The crimson alert screamed across the bridge of the Zephyrian patrol station as Commander Vexthai's 4 eyes locked onto the tactical display. An impossible reading blazed before him, a human vessel, unmarked, and broadcasting no identification. Codes had just materialized at the edge of the Kepler 442 system. Impossible, Vexthai chittered, his mandibles clicking nervously. The humans signed the non-aggression pact. They wouldn't dare— "Sir," interrupted his communications officer, "the vessel is enormous. Our sensors classify it as a dreadnought class warship, but the energy signatures are unlike anything in our databases." Aboard the mysterious human vessel, Lieutenant Liza Chen monitored her instruments with practiced calm. The bridge of the UES Defiance hummed with barely contained power, its crew of 43 moving with the precision that only came from months of deep space missions. "Captain," she reported to the tall figure standing at the command console, "we're being scanned by the Zephyrian patrol station. They've locked weapons onto us." Captain James Morrison, a weathered veteran of the Centauri campaign, smiled grimly. "Let them scan. They won't find what they're looking for." He turned to face his tactical officer. "Liza, how long until the real threat arrives?" 14 minutes, sir. The Krillian invasion fleet is still hidden behind the gas giant's electromagnetic interference, but they'll clear it soon." The Zephyrians had no idea what was coming. For 3 months, human intelligence had tracked the massive Krillian armada as it swept through contested space, leaving nothing but dead worlds in its wake. The reptilian Krillians showed no mercy. They consumed entire biospheres, turned planets into hollow shells, and enslaved any survivors for their labor camps. Kepler 442 was next on their list. "Sir," Liza continued, checking her readings, "the Zephyrians are charging their plasma cannons. I'm reading 17 combat vessels moving to intercept us." James nodded. "Open a channel to the patrol station." Commander Vexthai nearly fell from his command perch when the human transmission came through. The tall, scarred human who appeared on his screen looked nothing like the diplomatic humans he'd encountered before. "Zephyrian forces," James's voice carried across the void. "I am Captain Morrison of the United Earth ship Defiance. You need to evacuate this system immediately. You dare enter our space without authorization," Vexthai snarled. "Your kind promise to respect our boundaries. This is an act of war." James remained calm. "Commander, in approximately 13 minutes, a Krillian death fleet consisting of 47 heavy cruisers and 3 planet killers will enter this system. They intend to harvest your colonies. We're here to stop them." Vexthai's secondary arms twitched in disbelief. "Impossible. Our long-range sensors show nothing." "Your sensors can't penetrate the electromagnetic field of that gas giant," Liza interjected from off-screen. "Trust me, they're coming." "Even if this were true," Vexthai stammered, "one human ship against an entire fleet? You'll be destroyed." James's smile was predatory. "Commander, you clearly don't understand what you're looking at. Liza, show them." The tactical officer's fingers danced across her console. The Defiance began to change. Panels along its hull slid open, revealing weapon systems that defied conventional understanding. Energy readings spiked beyond anything the Zephyrians had ever recorded. "What you're seeing," James explained, "is humanity's newest class of warship. We call it a Guardian-class dreadnought. It's designed for one purpose: stopping threats that others cannot." "But it's just one ship," Vexthai protested. "One ship with a crew that has sworn an oath," Liza said, her voice carrying across the channel. "Earth doesn't abandon its allies, Commander, not even when those allies don't know they need help." As if summoned by her words, the Krillian fleet emerged from behind the gas giant. 47 sleek insectoid vessels arranged themselves in a harvest formation, their bioorganic hulls pulsing with malevolent energy. At their center, 3 massive planet killers, each capable of cracking a world's crust, oriented their drilling arrays toward the inhabited worlds of Kepler 442. "By the void," Vexthai whispered. "How did you know?" James turned away from the screen. "Because humans pay attention, Commander. We study our enemies, we plan for contingencies, And we never, ever leave a friend to face extinction alone. He paused. I suggest you evacuate your civilians. This is about to get messy. The Krillian fleet began its approach, confident in their overwhelming numbers. Their hive mind collective had consumed hundreds of worlds. One human ship posed no threat. They were about to learn why humans were feared across the galaxy. Liza, James said quietly. Activate the fusion core overcharge. Set all weapons to maximum dispersal pattern. Sir, she replied, her hands steady despite the magnitude of what they were about to attempt. Are you sure? The energy output will be catastrophic for anyone pointing weapons at peaceful colonies, James finished. Do it. The Defiance transformed. Energy cascaded along its hull as dormant weapon systems came online. Humanity's greatest technological achievement, a ship designed not for conquest but for protection, prepared to prove that sometimes the most dangerous weapon in the galaxy was a human who refused to back down. As the Krillian Death Fleet closed distance ready to begin their harvest, they faced something they had never encountered before, a species that would cross the galaxy to protect strangers, risk everything for allies who had never asked for help, and turn a single warship into an unstoppable force of righteous fury. The battle for Kepler 442 was about to begin, and the Krillians were about to discover why the galaxy whispered one phrase whenever humans went to war. Humanity, fool. Yeah.